Hopefully let it stay up there. Cause Robbie Bobby, the retard in the lobby, he got my stand.
He still, what, he took it home?
He put it in his car. Oh, my bad, Robbie. Bobby, you did bring it back. Sorry, man.
You know what? We just, okay. We, we had one of those kind of moves. All right, y'all.
Sorry, Robbie, until you couldn't be here. You had church
Hey,
today.
we're going to church together today. She been gone for a minute and she back with the jump ball. Sliding in on the way with the punch on. Miss B, get it any way you want. We all got a little freak in us, don't front. She talking all the topics. Hey. Those are who's the Jedi Warrior. Robbie Spears starting with you already. Hey, 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 hey. He like, give me some hoes. Hey, you know talk's authentic. Straight talk every minute. Alright. Oh, ho. Ho, 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 ho. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl. Fired up Miss V in the building with Big Tone.
In the motherfucking house.
And we here to say what it is. Say what we mean and mean what the fuck we say.
Yeah, people in life have a hard time with doing that
A
kind of
lot
shit.
of people have a hard time with that, Tone. And it's fucked up because they tend to look at people like us who can speak real and requote what the fuck we said more than once.
Shout out to the game players out here who are losing.
Thank you, Focus Karen, for the heart. Love you, baby. Are you in the office, yo?
Can you make sure my camera good over there?
Hey, Rodney Pierce. Hey, Kim. I see you. Hey, Paul Rose. When you coming in out there?
People need to see me.
I got you. You on point.
Yeah.
Doug niggas be on point and game tight. As Tupac was saying.
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, what's going on?
And let's not forget ChristianMingle.com.
Or plenty of fish. Where the bitches look like fish.
What's the new one? BLK.
Oh yeah, I saw that. They keep popping up on the phone or whatever, and it's like two people look like they're from the trap riding down the street.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck is this?
They even got a ghetto commercial for it.
You get you a trap bitch.
So here's the thing. Here's my thing, Tone, with the
They know when it's just me and you, it's gonna be very immature.
the
So
whole fucking time.
you got
And then y'all don't know, as I say, I like outing people. Y'all don't know who fucking card I'm pulling today.
Well,
I just want to mention it before we
52 cards in the deck.
Yo, before we get on the topics, this is what I want to know. I didn't know that you can set up an iPhone to automatically go to Do Not Disturb from one set of time to the other set.
I thought you could do that with every phone.
But so it's not something that like I know you gotta go
Like
to the
just
phone
because
and
you
click
have
Do
an
Not Disturb.
iPhone, it automatically do it. Like Siri said, "Hey, I know you don't want to be bothered from this hour to that hour."
Yeah, that's what I heard. Who out there got iPhones? I need somebody
I know
to
somebody
comment.
personally that has an iPhone, but they shit not on. You know what I mean?
I need somebody who has an iPhone that can come on here and tell me personally.
My opinion, and not to cut any guy's throats, that I think the do not disturb is for you gotta lay there until the wife leave out. And that's just from a man's point, because if it was a bitch,
Or a bitch that's calling me that's gonna bug me and they gonna Do Not Disturb. Cause I put people on block on my phone.
yeah, because
Like particular numbers.
a funky bitch will try it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Call you in the middle of the night, bitch. You know.
Bitch, call me in the middle of the night. You gonna hear earful. Bitch, don't you ever call me this late.
And a lot of them tried. Hey, Yolanda.
I was just checking on you. Who the fuck you check on at 3:30 in the a.m.
Come
unless
on.
you want some of this? Yeah, that's what you're looking for, but you ain't getting
So, so when I hear it, I'm not looking at it as the person did something wrong. I was just looking at it like how people really go to that extreme.
the big spectrum.
The big spectrum of it.
It's
That
like
people
dealing
go.
with autism. It's different parts.
Yes.
You understand what I'm
Exactly.
saying? It's different parts of it. But you got Asperger's, Scarsby, blah, blah.
You got a lot of things. So one or two different pieces.
Yeah.
Medication might work for this one and that one, but not for that one. So it's a lot of things. So when I heard it, I looked at the big picture.
Mm-hmm.
But when the person starts saying, you paranoid if you think like this and blah, 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 it made me say, oh, so now I got to analyze just your bipolar.
Yeah.
Now you got to look at just your mental health condition.
But to play devil's advocate, which I always do,
And which is good, which is good.
is you have to look at it from the other side too. Like, is that a part of your trauma?
The person's trauma?
Yours.
No, see, that's the thing. It wasn't even that. It was
So they dug themselves in.
basically. Because what I said was like, wow. I didn't know that people would actually do this. Because it was said the phone automatically does that from 11 o'clock to 6:30 in the morning. And I was like, why do people set up? Like, I didn't know that. I said, oh, so iPhone has a feature where automatically at 11, the phone shuts off and it don't come back on, take calls until 6:30 in the
So
morning.
basically, that was a 2-for-1 special.
What that mean?
Because you learned something new,
Mm-hmm.
and then you kind of saw a red flag pop.
All at the same time.
And it's
And I
not a
wasn't even
game
looking
of,
for the flag.
people think flags is like what you see on Double Dare. It's not a good thing to capture flags in real life. No.
And what's crazy is I kept on steering the person away from the red flag. I'm trying to help you see that it's just a broad spectrum of anybody with an iPhone. But you kept on making yourself say me for instance. All right, so now we're gonna say it's you. So now I gotta analyze the whole thing. That if you're texting somebody for something,
I'll just say this.
even when you see that it was a missed call, why you didn't call back then?
Brothers, when you're dealing with V, if you hear it's a fucking bomb coming, don't walk under the shit.
Get away from the bomb. Get away from
Go
the
that
bomb.
way like Godzilla.
But the thing is, yo, it was so crazy because I'm helping you.
It was a trap, but you wasn't setting a trap.
Wasn't even setting a trap. I was just saying, like, what for the conversation, sake of conversation, I'm gonna bring it up on the show.
Yeah.
And then you dug in it and kept on dugging it, kept on.
So it was like, oh man, don't do it on the show.
But the thing is, it wasn't even about you.
Yeah.
The point was just to bring up on the show that I didn't know that iPhone users has an automatic feature that puts their phones on Do Not Disturb.
Without you doing it?
Without you doing it, it automatically goes on Do Not Disturb from 11:30 p.m. until 6:30
If so, that
a.m.
iPhone a bad motherfucker.
That's a bad
Technically,
motherfucker.
you shut your eyes. I'm just saying, like.
But my thing is, yo,
I'm
whatever.
inexperienced with the iPhone. I don't know shit about it. My phones are $100. You know what I'm saying? I don't chase phones of $1,500.
So that was my point of the whole thing. Like, I just wanted to bring it up. Like, this motherfucking iPhone bad as a bitch.
Yeah,
Like, I
you
don't
might
like
get down,
iPhones.
scan a bitch to see if you got a disease.
Bitch, I don't even need it. I don't even
Oh,
need your
bitch, you got
paperwork.
gonorrhea. Let me get the fuck
It just
out
saw
of
it. It
here.
came up on the
Yeah,
screen.
right.
The iPhone just told
You
me.
got the diagram of the shit you got. Bitch, you got syphilis.
But my thing is, once you start doing that, now it makes a person like me who's a thinker
Yeah.
look at you. Because I wasn't even looking at you at first. I was just bringing up the feature. But the more you dug, the more it say, now let me analyze this. Because if you get the text at this time, you texted first at this time. Once you seen the missed call, couldn't you just dial the number in?
Yeah, at that point, it's like, sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, man. You pour it on at that point.
How do you know when the red flag is there? Because people on that serve, like you said, all how do you know when the red flag is there that there's something going on, or it just won't do not disturb?
My opinion and the way I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it depends on the circumstance. If it's middle of the night, you know what I'm saying? You text me, right? I'm like, oh shit, I'm up. Fuck it, let me call them. You know what I'm saying? I hit them up, and they don't answer the phone. They go to voicemail. Me, I'm a thinker. Oh, I overthink sometimes.
So that's why I didn't, and I felt right. I'm going to sleep.
You know what I'm saying? I overthink sometimes.
And
But
I text a couple times.
I'm not going to call back.
No, that's what I
Hardly
can't.
ever. what I'm saying? They may never get a call from me because it doesn't look right. So now you're gonna call me at 7 in the morning. Nah, look, I'm busy, man. Look, I ain't got no rap for you. You know what I'm saying? When you initially text me,
you started the texting at 4 something.
I hit you back and say, yo, you sleep? Cause that's always what I do. If I'm up and I think the person might up, I done hit you before. Yo,
yeah.
You sleep?
Yeah.
You're like, nah. Cause I got something I wanna laugh about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I hit you up or whatever. But
and that's the thing when you say, "Are you sleeping?" I say yes. I said, "No, I'm not." I already know you great call.
Yeah.
Why you asking me, "Am I woke?" Because I know you great call and say something.
If it's my lady friend and she texts me, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of the night, and then I text her back. Nah, bitch, you just trying to see where my head at right now and where the fuck I'm at.
Now I gotta look at you.
Because you nestle on a dirty nigga chest. That's how I think. But everybody don't think like Big Tom.
And that's why I wanted to put it out there on a wide scale of iPhone
but
users.
The people that we are,
Rodney P, I'm going to read your comment just a
we
second.
gotta think. I'm sorry that it's that way. I gotta think bad first. That's just the way I grew up.
And that's what I said, because I kept on saying, no, because you now you calling me names. And I'm telling you, I'm letting you know before I get off the phone. I'm telling you before I get off the phone, I'm taking that personal. Because that's just who the fuck I am. But in my mind, I know that bad can happen because I've been through a lot of bad things.
Big Mike, what's up?
I'm not saying that I'm looking.
Nettie, Sneaky Peaches.
I'm not looking for bad, but I know that bad is a realistic thing.
It's around the fucking corner.
It's around
the
corner.
Sad that certain things happen in your life that are unforgettable, even though you forgave people in your life because you gotta forgive people to move on.
But as the church folks say, is that thorn that's in your side. You gotta remember that's the only way you fucking learn. I don't know why everybody said, "Be you too passionate or you too emotional." No, I'm realistic. I know if somebody murdered a loved one right under my nose before, any fucking body can do it again. If my husband slept with my sister for 10 years and I didn't know, anybody liable to sit right here in my face and be fucking with somebody else.
Prior to all that happening to you,
Green.
When you were a kid, your parents allowed you to touch the stove so you know like a dumbass.
Yeah.
While
and I
you
told
walking
you,
away,
don't touch it again.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just how
that's,
we come up.
That's how we were taught. That's how you learn things. That's how you learn. Now you done touch the stove, you know that the shit is hot.
They say lead by example. Nah, I live by example.
I live by example. You should. It's unrealistic not to live by example. Yeah. If you've been through the shit, it's liable to happen again. If I'm saying, I just want to know, iPhone users, I didn't know that y'all had this feature. Let that shit go. Yeah, that's what iPhones got. But now you keep going. Now I gotta look at your shit.
See, you were at the green light. You were like, okay, cool. I took you to the yellow, then to the red. It's like, oh, okay. Since you want to do it, let's do it. Then you gotta be like my man on Why Did I Get Married or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like, you want this? Let's get it. How about you and you and you and you? That's when people do that to me, Tone. I'll be right in a bubble. And I'll probably be like, no, I don't agree with that, and I'll laugh it off. No, I don't do that, and I'll just laugh things off. Oh, I'm disappointed in you. Oh, yo, I know, but tell me what's going on, and I'm alright with it. But when the fuck you did, now I gotta give it to you. And everybody wanna look at me, oh, V crazy. Why she so aggressive? Like that. Why you just paranoid? No, I'm realistic. And you can't handle fucking real. Most people cannot handle hearing realistic shit.
80% of people. Do you know when especially us as black folk and stuff in the media, as soon as we start telling the truth to our people, they label you as crazy.
We all of a sudden
Kanye,
crazy.
Dave Chappelle.
Crazy.
You name it. You know, back in the day, Richard Pryor, Paul Mooney, and everybody.
All these people are labeled crazy.
Crazy. They gotta go to Shepherd Pratt here in Maryland. Like all the black people have been to Shepherd Pratt. It's funny that how many entertainers
have been to Shepherd Pratt. Yeah,
have been to Shepherd Pratt.
What's his name? Dave Chappelle was there when I was working there.
Yeah. I was there at the time too, but he was on the high end of the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, because the money. Real quick, I'm gonna jump over here. Rodney Pierce comment. He said, "V, that's an available feature that has to be activated. It's not an automatic feature. If that's the case, you would never get emergency calls. You wouldn't get emergency call or booty calls or home record calls." Laughing my ass off. Rodney Pierce, that sound like what you just said makes sense. Pretty thick J.
It makes sense to me. Like I'm about to say that iPhone
Clears,
bad motherfucker if it know when you go to sleep.
Clears Crystal, Free Spirit C, hey Corey, Little Mama, hey, thanks for jumping in. I'm just saying, people dig holes for themselves. If you got an iPhone and it goes straight to voicemail, like I didn't know when you want to do not disturb, if you call once and it go to voicemail, you call right back, it'll ring. So my oldest son said that. He was like, "Well, my if my phone is on do not disturb, it's because of somebody else. Just hang up and call right back, and it ring." And he does that.
You know the worst thing you can do is dig a hole for somebody and you fucking fall in it. Oh, hey, you forgot when you dug the fucking hole.
You forgot, nigga. You was the one out here with the shovel digging
They
the
want
hole.
you to help out. Hey, come on, this really wasn't for you. Just help me out.
No, but it was for me. And
You
like I
start
said this
packing
morning,
dirt.
as Tupac said in the song, "You did some shit you shouldn't have did. Now you riding for that." Cause I wasn't even looking at you in that kind of way. I just wanted to bring the feature up on the show.
People shoot themselves in the ass all the time. Like I say, the iPhone, I say, damn, that must be a bad motherfucker if it know when you shut your eyes.
The iPhone automatically shuts off at 11 and gets come back on at 6:30.
Yeah. But when my thing is, what I notice with females, if you keep if you stay on a topic and you keep trying to explain it, it's like making it worse. Like I used to do that when dealing with my father.
Because you already know what the answer is. I'm giving you the out. I'm saying don't worry about it.
Yeah, because I would be explaining this shit to my father, and it sounds
He
dumber
looking at you
and
like,
dumber.
don't you say?
And he's getting madder and madder.
Because he already know what it
He's just going up there grabbing the belt as I'm talking. I'm like, I might as well just shut the
Just
fuck
shut the
up.
fuck up.
Because you start sounding silly. Then shit with the iPhone, you can chase rabbits with it. Like you start saying silly shit like.
No, because the iPhone flip
You can dip it in
blackjacks.
the water to find fish.
Right.
Okay.
The fish come right to the phone. Like
It's an act. Trust me.
yo, it's just crazy. So over in the group, we did get this text message real quick. B underscore 44 those eyes. Thanks for joining. Justice Tasha, thanks for joining. B443 those eyes said morning, y'all. So y'all, we talking about people using their iPhone features, and someone said that their iPhone turns off automatically at 11 and comes back on at 6:30 on a do not disturb. And I thought that was a wow feature.
That's why I say the iPhone must be bad. That's why it's $10,000 for. I said think for you.
Right. So here's the leverage I gave. Like, oh, so that means that your iPhone. So your iPhone know to come back on at 6:30. I said, okay. I asked some question, trying to still make it a broad hypothesis of everybody who has an iPhone. I said something about the phone. I was like, oh, okay. So the phone automatic, so you can text, but you can't. Nobody can call you. So you can't call the person either. Now you sound crazy. Now you sound like you might have been doing something that you couldn't get on the phone until 6:30.
I would have Siri like, don't do it, bitch. Like,
I don't get it. I don't get it. B underscore 443, those eyes said it's the bedtime feature. And it is an awesome feature if it works. I wanted to know about it. That's why I said I would bring it up on the show. But here's the thing.
I thought they were saying like it just automatically do it because.
Yeah. Said it automatically goes to do not disturb.
I was going to say, Siri said, hey, you sleeping? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and she
yeah.
just go on do not disturb. Because Alexa, if I say Alexa, good night, Alexa will
right?
no Siri is iPhone, but I'm saying for me, like I have Alexa. If I'm in the house and I say Alexa, good night, Alexa will turn off my bedroom lamp. She'll turn off the TV, and then she'll start reading a book that I chose.
Setting, right?
on my feature. And there's a setting that I automatically put in there. And the only way she do it is if I say goodnight. Otherwise, I gotta say, Alexa, turn off the bedroom lamp. Alexa, turn off the TV.
Me per se, none of my I don't give a fuck who I'm dealing with. My phones will not be on do not disturb because my baby moms need to get in contact. If it's 3 in the morning and something happens with my daughter, I need to know.
And now that's something that Mike can tell you about myself too. I don't believe in putting the phone on do not disturb, especially during the night. I have a son that
But
works
if a
overnight.
woman is with you and you have a younger kid or something like that or grandkids, and she be like, "You put your phone on do not disturb or whatever." No, bitch. I have people that need to get in contact with me.
Like you have children, shouldn't your phone be on a feature that the person they can call?
If you don't have anything to hide, why? I'm
I'm
just
just
saying.
and it was that well my phone is on that. That's it because otherwise the call will ring all night. Well, who could call you during the middle of the night if you don't got nothing going on?
I don't have do not disturb. I got bitch don't try it.
I
That's what I got.
That's my thing.
Bitch,
If it's
don't
not an
try.
emergency, because I keep the phone on, like my uncle he passed traumas. My uncle's son died in the middle of the night. My mother's phone was off the hook. After that, she was like, "Don't leave the phone. Don't turn your fucking phone off, because anything can happen and you not be there for your loved one." When my mother was shot, I was in the bed. I didn't turn the ringer off, but I moved the phone out of my distance, and it kept ringing. And I answered the phone. And that's how I found out my mother was shot. Like too many traumas. My niece was in a car accident when she died. I found out 4 in the morning. I'm a person who think emergency calls should be the only fucking thing coming through my phone in the middle of the night. And if you know me, you know that. Like you'll text me. You will if I'm up. I'm gonna be like, yo, yeah, I'm up. What's up?
Nobody's gonna call me in the middle of the night to ask me how I'm doing.
That I need to have a feature to say do not
That's
disturb.
dick hunting hours.
Now if you getting this dick, I mean that's
A bitch,
different.
a
Real
bitch
quick.
tried the other day. Hold up, real quick.
Okay,
A bitch
okay, go
tried
ahead.
the other day. Hey, you home? I was out and about in the neighborhood. You gonna come in here and get banked? That's what the fuck am I having to
If my
you?
girl gonna bang you, I'm gonna bang you. We gonna fuck you up. Don't you dare touch
Like,
the floor.
people will try
They
because
will.
they used to Big Tone just sitting in the house smoking my weed,
Yeah.
watching TV. I don't do shit.
Right.
But no, I'm not at your fucking leisure. But then, as soon as shit popped up over the weekend, everybody looked like, oh
So the shit that he posted
no,
was real.
I don't have a shot.
Real quick, B_443 said I love it. However, as a community manager, I am unable to use it in case of emergencies. You just
Exactly.
said that.
Exactly.
She came back to say you have to manually set it up. You can call me Brant. LOL. Oh, Brandy. Okay, so Brandy said, this is Brandy saying this. Brandy came back to say you can allow certain people to call you during that feature. So it's not even a feature that's shut off to everybody. Okay, Brandy, thank you. It's just particular people. Hey, Ron Duvall, over on Facebook. My thing is this. You shouldn't be texting people in the middle of the night if you know your phone do not disturb, they can't call you.
You don't text somebody, hey, just thinking about you, and then they call, well, what you been thinking about? Oh, shit. How you mean for you to call?
Right. But that it makes it look like that's your plan because that's the hole you just did.
I mean,
And you had it out.
it's just like I say, us as guys, when we, man, I hate to let the cheat sheet out.
Don't let the cheat
fellas.
sheet out.
I'm
Fuck
sorry.
it.
When we over explain shit, we lying.
When you over explain and you dig, women we just sit back like, oh, okay.
I used to watch my father shoot himself in the ass with my mother all the time.
Cause you looking, you sitting back like, oh, it did.
And
Cause
my
now
mother
we
was the kingpin of the ink pen. She said she had notes. Oh, you didn't come in on this day. Well, what happened? He don't remember.
He don't fucking remember, but she remember what he said that day.
My mother was so slick with the shit, man. He'd get paid. He'd wake up Saturday and probably have $100 left in his pocket. Saturday we eat Chinese food, everything. He can't say shit.
Nope.
Because he was somewhere he wasn't supposed to be. All you hear him is complaining. Damn, I thought I had more money than that, but he can't say
He
shit.
can't say shit.
And my mother do it. I'm just saying.
Wise
Love my
women,
parents. They
wise
was
women will
crazy.
do that. Brandy came back to say you can allow. Oh no, that was something else. Caramel. There's a lot of letters inside of there. Hey, Miss Caramel, that's what I'm gonna say. Good morning. How you feeling? We talking about the iPhone and how people let these phones get them in trouble. If you let them get you in trouble. Like I know, like Mike is on your live right now, right? He has he has iPhone. One day he took a trip somewhere. I think he was going to Ohio, but they were driving, and he gave because Mike knows I'm a person who work. Is something wrong? So he gave me this feature. This what is the thing called? Find my location.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it
I
was
think
on
yeah,
the
our kids got
yeah,
where
so
you
they
can
can know
ping
each other.
and
Right.
yeah.
So I always had the feature. So one day randomly I popped. It was like, oh, I still got this, and I hit it, and I called. Oh, I'm such and such, such and such. I was like, yo, no, you're not, cause you. I'm looking at your location as we speak. I see your car literally moving. Oh, I forgot you had that. Ain't shit you can do. Mike had learned over the years, like when I give him shit, to sit back and be like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Just shut the fuck up. Like I don't understand. People allow these phones and shit to run their life now.
Yeah. I mean,
If it's not my children, you don't need my location.
a lot of times, I say it again, I hate to say it, but us dudes do the dumb shit. Like, you'll give the female all its access and stuff like that, and they get mad when you get caught up.
Why you mad?
Like, nah, man, I'm up here at the junction and shit. Nigga, you in Delaware.
And you the one who gave her the feature to find your location.
You done bought the phone for y'all, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in Delaware.
Yo, we on the same phone plan. We got all the features.
Yeah.
You went out to eat by yourself, but you swiped your credit card for 4 people.
Yeah. But see, my thing is, like, just don't do it. If you ain't ready for all that and stuff like that,
Don't take the relationship to that level.
In one.
Yeah. Or just, be in a place where you can be honest. I'm gonna text you, but I ain't gonna get on the phone.
Yeah.
Just don't do
or
that.
just say, hey, look, see, niggas are scared that they're not gonna get some pussy. Instead of keeping it 100, then you might not know this bitch might got somebody she really fucking won't keep you a secret.
So y'all
That's
go
what
ahead and do what
niggas
y'all
fail.
do.
Like,
Not
obviously
being
she
honest.
gave you some
It's the
rap
not being
for a
honest
reason.
part.
She gave you some rap for a reason.
Is the not being
You
honest
understand
part.
what I'm saying? But if you kept it, I heard back in the day so many times, like, yo, I'm not leaving my nigga, such and such. I just wanted to get a million.
Guys don't believe that women will say that.
Nowadays, these women sad. They'll pull your ass over.
Excuse me, can I talk to you for a minute?
What's your number, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and call
these
you
bitches is
head.
hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should see them floating into the shop and shit.
Right.
Like, where the fuck the father at?
Like me, I don't think that women should go to the barbershop,
Damn.
go in the barbershop or the car wash. That's just or the gas station. They on my list of things I ain't doing.
I mean, I done witnessed my son get a chick like that. Nigga in the car texting and shit. He got the bitch out there pumping gas. He walked straight up, man. Shit, just give me your number.
And he pumped the gas for her.
And he pumped the gas. And the nigga still sitting in the car.
Never even look up and realize.
Probably going live and shit.
This bitch out here pumping this gas. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I just think, like, so many things now with dating or relationships that people allow the phones to get them in trouble. Like, years ago, all you had was maybe the three-way call and the mute button. Yeah. And you probably had the woman's intuition. They probably was the only three things that women had going for them back then.
I used to get set up with that three-way shit all the time.
Yo, I'm telling you,
so I got hit. Like, what bitch you got on here with you? Which one of these bitches on here with you that I know that I done fuck?
Because you already know why they call
You
it.
set me up, bitch. And why would you say that? Goodbye.
Well, now you got to get personal bedtime. Let me see where you at. What? What happened? Today I'm not putting up a specific feature on my phone. Just don't call me all the time. Like, text me about that. I'll text you back and you call me.
waiting to get like somebody, a couple people said that to me, like, then you get salty when you find out, oh, it wasn't bullshit.
You get salty when you find out that they are sick of waiting, or they sick of sitting on the bitch. Why do you think? And a lot of times is women who sit. Men sit, they just prolong, but I don't think men sit like women. Women, we actually sit and take shot after shot, blow after blow, sneaky link after sneaky link. We let them do all of this shit. But the men never take a moment to say, you know what, I'm wrong.
No.
That's a good woman. Why am I doing this?
Like my female
How long
cousin,
you think she's supposed to sit here and be an idiot?
she said so funny. She said, yo, all y'all black niggas the same. Y'all only want to come home and do all this type of shit when the dick broke. When the dick broke now.
Yeah, when you older, the shit ain't no good. She don't want to be bothered.
Like everybody else that got the best dick, and you come in me with the rest of the dick. I had to laugh. It was funny.
Cause it's listen
You know what I'm
to it.
saying? I'm like, you kind of right sometimes.
Can't help but to be right.
My cousin Gail, shout out, man.
So,
bitch always got some funny shit to say.
Over on Facebook, Rodney Pierce said, when and if a person can't commit to anything, you're just wasting time and have carried sand to the beach.
Well,
How long
most
you gonna sit
motherfuckers
there and
can
wait?
commit to everything but a relationship. They can commit to a bullshit job, a friendship. All these days, they can't even commit to a damn friendship.
Yeah, but they say we cool, even though the person doesn't disrespect you, your girl, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, but they still your mans because when y'all was kids, y'all was good.
Me and my man, I don't say my man, my brother, he on Facebook is he Richard Stoner. We talk about it all the time. How small our circle has got. And there's no disrespect to anybody. I don't hate anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just at the point now. I'm just a peaceful dude, and if I see that it's something that's not good or beneficial mentally or whatever, I'm not dealing with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want that shit. I'm staying out your lane, so stay the fuck out of mine.
So stay out of mine.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, man.
The thing is, you did this to yourself. You
Play
sit
with
there
your
and
mama.
you play with these women and play with them or play with these dudes, and when they get in a relationship, you feel upset, you feel hurt, you feel gaslit.
Yeah. I heard that shit.
Gaslit. Like what?
I never told you none of the such.
But the thing is, for people who do sit there, stick and stay, why don't you think that they'll ever leave? Why do you think that they'll never not leave?
But see,
what's so special about you?
The average female out here is so strong that they become the man that they want.
That's tough.
When Kevin Samuels said it, I had to analyze it. I'm like, you know what? This motherfucker right. A lot of the women out here became the man that they want. Good job. Build a house. Building lounges and shit.
Yeah, man, we talked to somebody that did that. But the thing
Black
is,
chick chiseling floors out here.
But the thing is,
every
at
week.
the end of the day, that don't mean that she don't want a good man. That just means if a good man don't come along no time soon, her and her kids are not going to starve. They're going to be good because she know how to make something happen.
That's fine. That's fine. They still got roses on sale out here.
I'm just saying.
You can't hug a goddamn rose.
And you can't, but the thing
you
is,
kiss a rose
but
goodnight, but that's
she
nasty.
also can't sit back and
That's
wait for the
true.
good man to come in.
I'm talking.
She gotta go ahead and build that.
Oh, and I said, and I'm gonna say it today. I am no longer saying anything about these whores out here because they're not gonna ever get it. It's pointless to say. So fuck them all. The ones that deserve it, the fuck them all. The funky bitches.
Fuck all the funky bitches.
I ain't saying shit else to you. You go ahead and kill yourself or keep walking on landmines.
Go on.
Yeah, keep walking on landmines and giving each other bad advice and sit around
and
with no men and complain about it.
But see, you know what happens? Women who give good advice inspire women, push them to be great, push them to do what's good for them.
You a hater.
You
I tell you a hater.
and I get it all the time.
I saw somebody on one of the
I'm a hater
straight
and I'm
talk
disappointing
posts.
people.
They say, "Oh, that's because men don't want to do such and such." So I came back because I know the person. I said, "Well, a lot of women, it could be somebody good sitting right in their face and shit, but they such and such." And then they try to come back and say, "Well, women just want to be good. They don't really want to really." Just get the fuck out of the post.
Cause I asked that last week on a post. Like, ladies, are you really good, or you just saying that to make yourself not look lonely?
My thing is this: be like, a lot of them have psyched themselves out that they don't need somebody, but then they crying in the car about it. I never seen a society where women have really said they don't want this and they don't want that, but it's all men's fault. No, it's really your fault because you chose the bad apples.
And the thing
I don't
is,
give a fuck how
you
he came and hoodwinked you, all that. You still chose him.
You chose him and you stayed longer than you should have. Because even if he hoodwinked you, you ain't see it in the beginning, but eventually you saw it.
You see the nigga ain't had no job when you met him. Motherfucker worked at the peanut shit down in Lexington Market. Like, come on, man.
And now you mad with the man? No, sis, you gotta be mad with yourself.
They get mad with all men. Somebody had a conversation with
Ain't
somebody,
none of y'all no fucking good at
like
that.
during the week or whatever, and they caught themselves going in on me, and I just found it hilarious. Like, how could you, instead of talking about women, this is what they said to me. Instead of talking about women, you need to help these men out here to be stand-up guys. I'm like, I don't know those guys. All my niggas around me are stand-up guys and got wives and women and
so they
shit,
want you to basically
and have good women.
Yeah.
So it's not our fault that you choose to be happily single and this, that, and the third, and then you follow up with all men just trash.
But are they
so
like?
How's that fair to say that about men?
Right.
Then as soon as a man say anything about women, oh, you bashing, you fat shaming, you this, that, and the third.
But
because
they say all men in a heartbeat.
when I made the statement of bitches know what the problem is.
Right.
You got a bad attitude and you're 500 pounds. Humble yourself and lose some weight. So now I'm a bad guy. Only way you come back, you fat.
Okay.
Fat
But the
niggas
thing
always
is,
win.
a lot of men like the fat chicks, but you fat, then your attitude nasty. So it's just piling on shit. Cause when I was happier, I never was like not interested to somebody.
You
but
can
I
be
also
drop
know
dead gorgeous, but if you're fucking attitude, you're one.
Yeah.
I don't even see how you look at this. Oh, here we go. This bitch.
No, but I don't care what you look like, what you sound like, where you work, what you drive. If your attitude sucks, you can't even get past go.
Like my own family will tell you, and my nephew shared it with you, whatever. If a bitch was around me back in the day, it was a purpose. You would see it in my face, like. Second round. Trick out the bag.
Own up to your shit. That's all.
Dudes are famous for making a female think that nobody else is out there. Sorry, guys.
Well, they have
I used to do it.
They have to because they gotta make it look like.
Oh, bitch, ain't nobody want you. Go sit down. Make me some grits, bitch.
She making the grits, just stand there like, well, nobody else want me.
You want
Sister,
pepper?
you
Bitch, have I ever ate pepper? Butter and sugar.
On the post, the topic was, the question was, do you pick the person you date by looks or by the caliber of the person? Rodney Pierce said by the content of their character. He's so always.
But he's right. Now, my 20s, yeah, fat.
Well, that was when you could do it, yo. You can't do this shit in your 40s.
Yeah.
You should not be still playing games or looking at people for their ass in your 40s. Monique Harris said, honestly, for me, their smile, their humor, and their character. Erica Thompson said, I'm a Pisces and have very strong intuition. So for me, most times I can feel if a person has genuine intentions or if something is off.
Cheating on every day.
I'm definitely more concerned. I'm definitely more concerned about their character and looks are the icing on the cake.
Now that's cool. Well
Yeah,
said.
yeah,
But me, I don't need the bell of the ball, even though I got the bell of the ball.
right,
But you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not on that no more. That's
right.
why I try to explain to the person, like, yo, I don't need no fucking beauty queen. You know what I'm saying?
Let's be realistic
I'm
about
like a
this.
hood bitch.
Cause the thing
'Cause
is,
that's what I relate to.
right, if you old fancy, pretty bitch, you already not the caliber that I'm looking for. Cause
Yeah,
where you going? If it's more people like you in the atmosphere, I don't want to be there.
yeah. Because now I'm sticking up like a sore thumb because my mouth is going to be reckless, even though motherfuckers don't know I'm highly educated and I know how to intermingle with them. But when I'm out, I'm not going to be in that mode.
Right, and that's the thing. You gotta always gear your mind up. Being with this person, like the young lady just said, being a Pisces, you already get those intuitions. I already get the feelings. I will turn my mind off from everybody, or I gotta be completely in the mode. Everybody, the girl told me yesterday, B, you just a people person. You can have a conversation for hours with people. Everywhere you go, you just talk to people, and everybody gravitates to you. I said, honestly, I don't like people. I don't like talking that much. And she was like, fuck no, you can't tell. I said, honestly, I don't.
Be in my
But I don't. I know how to get in a particular setting and act the part.
because
That's who I am.
you know how to do it, but that doesn't make you not genuine or selling out. Like I had to explain to somebody before, like, yo, I can walk into a room full of Caucasians and they're going to listen to me
Hmm.
of what I'm saying or presenting because, you know, I used to have to do trainings and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Room
Yeah.
full of white people. Am I scared? No, because I know I got this.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
But can I also go in a room full of hood motherfuckers
we,
and they're gonna listen? Same thing.
yeah, you know what I'm
Same
saying?
thing. But am I a people person and want to be around people all the time? I don't.
Yeah. And believe it or not, some of my guys that's still in the hood can do the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just a little stuck, but
And that's why what they said about the character of the person
yeah. When we
makes
were
the
younger,
difference.
and I said all my niggas, you know what I'm saying, Harlem the Duke and all that shit, man, like we still valued education,
Hmm.
and we still got that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Some dudes just still know what they do. I never knock a nigga.
You shouldn't.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So can I be in front of Mr. Johnson at John Hopkins top floor? Hey, how you know, Mr. Johnson? You know, such and such, such and such. How you
Yeah.
do? How you do? Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
You know, such and such. Hey, this is what I'm presenting here. You
Right.
know, this, that, and the third.
And can I go over
But
there?
can I go down there with a little Robin and them down the way? Yo, what's up, blood?
What's
Wow.
about to do, yo? What's good?
You
Blah
know
blah
what I'm
blah.
saying?
And I can get through that
Yeah,
conversation too. I can get through that too.
yeah. You know, like I don't know, people tend to get stuck in an unrealistic position of who they are.
Themselves.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they lose their self with a person.
Yeah.
I'm never doing that shit.
But you know what? That happens a
I've
lot.
done that before.
I was going to say
Didn't
that
like
happens
it.
a lot because I've been there. You can be in a relationship and lose all of who you are because you're so busy focused on this person and the
Getting
relationship
right.
being right and pushing them forward and making them great. And the whole time they looking at you like, if you settle for my bullshit, you're a dummy.
Right.
So you helping them and you pushing them and you making them great. And the whole time they looking at you like, I'm just gonna do what the fuck I want because you're a dummy for putting up with this
But
shit.
then you got some people that feel as though they got like a dummy or whatever and don't really take advantage of it and try to boost themselves and move ahead.
Yeah.
I know
Get on your
niggas
back
that
and climb up there.
I know niggas that use the big Caucasian chick. Now they successful. Like that's how you do it, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
If that's your plan,
Yeah.
but have a plan because when they wake up, like what you gonna do when they wake up and realize that you just Eddie Murphy say you this a regular old cracker. Bitch, you ain't no Ritz. You a regular old saltine. What's your end game? You doing all of this to do what?
And then when they run into a situation where they they get the soda cracker instead of the rich. You know, the soda cracker, that's an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? So,
The soda cracker with the club with the butter on the top.
yeah.
Oh, they the fancy
With
one.
the cheese
With,
and
they don't got the spray
butter.
can of cheese. They got the
Yeah.
real block of cheese sitting on
Chunks
top.
of moisture or some shit like that.
And when the person leave you and they get the soda cracker, they looking like now you look like no, cause I was ready to be great. Or like my ex, no, cause my friends don't count. They count. They counted all this time, nigga. They counting today.
Yeah. It's like I
You
seen
think it's
somebody
fair? You think that's fair?
somebody hit me
Give me a second.
yesterday.
Let me get these comments real quick. Gift the Gab said that. Oh no, I read that. Pretty Dick J said people need to be honest with themselves. And Jay, that's the thing. A lot of people don't be honest with
Nope.
their self. You know, if you in a situation and it hurt,
Yeah.
you tell yourself, oh, "Why the fuck am I sitting here? This hurt me. I know what hurt feel like, and I know what good feel like. If you guys sit back and do this, that means your feelings been hurt and it's time to skedaddle. Like the conversation today. I gotta tell you now before I hang up that
Yeah.
my views are you just switched.
Yeah.
Because you took one little comment and made it be a hundred percent.
I don't know how many times within the past 24 hours I had to say, Mommy, this bitch.
Because everybody is upset.
When you was fighting on me
For sexual
yeah, the bitch shit is gone. I mean,
don't
play with your mama.
don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. And I know everybody said, you're so serious. Or you take everything and look at it as a bad view. I don't look at it as bad, but I know that bad could possibly come. I'm not looking at it as I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna get in a car accident. But I know if I don't focus on my driving, use my peripheral vision to watch where cars crossing the intersection, somebody could possibly hit me.
It's like 48 hours with Eddie Murphy. The only way we can get it done is you get me out of here, Kate. You gotta get me out of here, Kate. That's it.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
It's like everybody walks around playing and shit. That's why I made the vow to myself. To
Mm-hmm.
myself, I'm not going to go through anything I went through already. I'm not going to drag anything I went through onto my future.
Right.
If nobody likes what I have going on or anything like that, that's not my problem.
Right.
My happiness is important. If you didn't fit the bill, you ain't fit the fucking bill. I don't care how short of a time it was. I met a person. I thought you didn't want. I get that one too. Oh, I thought you didn't want a girlfriend. No, I didn't want you as a girlfriend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You didn't present
like it's
valuable
my
for the
right.
position.
It's my right to choose.
Yeah.
Who the fuck I want to deal
And
with.
everybody who come into your life is not your person.
Nope. And so I sat back until that transpired. You know what I'm saying?
You know, like
Good.
we was in the office. The conversation was, well, because what if I'm not doing nothing. Won't you feel bad if you find out I ain't doing nothing? You done check my phone, look through my bill, um, follow me, put a camera in my truck, watch all of this to see where I'm going. Then you found out I wasn't doing nothing all along. Don't you feel bad? No, I feel like an asshole because you wasn't my person when I first started looking.
If I'm not clear, did that person use the analogy of Maury?
Yes, yes, that's the conversation. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not my person. Like Pretty Thick J just said. Be honest with yourself.
Some women
When
need
I
to
gotta check
learn
your
how
phone,
to think like men. Get dig and go.
or even if you don't even want the sex, but you thought he was going to be the
GDJ.
one,
Get dig and go.
even if you thought that this was going to be the one, once you see, like she just said, be honest with yourself. This is not for me. I went on and go ahead and explain the whole scenario because I knew what I was going to say. I'm gonna say you weren't my person. Since you're using me for the scenario, let me tell you what I would say.
Red flags don't mean a challenge. You fucking stop.
That means when you run a track, they don't shoot the gun and then throw the red flag up. No, it's greens, full speed ahead all the way around. As many times as you gotta go until you see red.
Mm-hmm.
No, when you see the red flag, that's it right there. That is all.
No. suck that bad, they'll put one in front of you first. Get your ass
Get
off
your
the
dumb
track.
ass out of here.
You ain't even making it. That's lazy. Get off the field, Johnson.
Be honest with yourself.
Yeah, I mean,
Be
that's
honest with yourself.
like
And
Robbie
no,
always say, the worst person to lie to is your goddamn self. But people will lie so much that they start really believing it that they are this person. I am a good person or whatever. Me, I can be honest. I wasn't shit for a long time.
be honest.
And I'll own up to fucking up my friend. I
And
say
you
it
gotta
all
know
the time.
when karma is slapping you back. I'm going through this because I did that.
I had to tell Keisha, I said, yo, I apologize. And she, that's my kid's mother. I said, yo, I apologize, yo. I didn't know I was that fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I didn't. She was more mature than me.
Mm-hmm.
So then, after time goes on, I had to respect why the fuck she was so mad and bitter. I'm like, damn, I fucked this chick routine up. And thinking about, like, damn, that probably was her dream as a little girl to be married, you know, the kids and the house and all that. And we had all that shit. But I couldn't stop
And you have to
fucking
be honest.
these hoes.
You have to be honest with yourself.
But she got me real good, though.
Well,
Child
she should.
support, everything on
Yeah,
fucking
she
shit.
should.
But even with that, she gave me a chance at a chance with the child support. Like, yo, I'm gonna end up taking you downtown.
I gotta get my shit.
You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck you. Okay.
Then she went.
Then I get to look. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So then I can't do nothing but blame myself for that shit. But
A lot of people
sometimes
don't blame
men, we want to look
themselves.
at it like men. We tend to look at what we've done that was good. It could be the smallest shit.
And they gonna hold on to that. Remember that time?
Remember I changed the doorknob in the bedroom? You forget that shit, huh?
You had those regular brown doorknobs. I put the crystal one, look like a diamond on there.
Yeah.
Bitch, that's all you did in 15 years? Get the fuck out of here.
And I seen that shit for $5 up Goldberg's on North Avenue. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, how old is that store?
like God damn, like,
Goldenberg.
us as men always try to defend our shit. I mean, that's what we do.
Something good.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. I understand that. But me, per se, I'm a little different. I can own up to all my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I done everything I did.
And you know what?
She posted pictures of the phony bitch everywhere.
So every time you tell that story, I gotta die laughing. Because that was
this was
down.
before Photoshop.
This
I said, how did you do this? With my number on it, like, hey, he'll eat your ass too. I was like, this bitch. Hey, the shit was funny. After I thought about it, I had to go around snatching them off everywhere.
Because your phone number's up there with the shit.
With my dick. Yo. But she had to stoop to immaturity
And I
to irritate.
Yo, and I was just going to say that. I know people probably say I'm immature, but I gotta get my lick back.
Yeah.
Don't do
you
shit to me.
Trying
Don't
to
do
do
shit
a floater on you. Try to do a floater on you. They just walk by with something and you sitting there like.
Cause you know the initial reaction for me, cause I'm a person who go hard for friends, loved ones. If I say we connected, and I'm gonna go hard for you. So when you hurt me, it take me back for a minute. And most people look at me to blow up because I'm a person. I blow up. Why? Because I love doing a person hard, or I was riding for you hard.
Yeah.
So when the shit get ugly, I blow up big.
Yeah.
But when that shit happened, I was like, oh, ouch.
See, like with
Now
me,
I gotta sit here and I'm thinking of a whole game plan in my head. Cause I'm going to get you back.
because
I know I am.
it's so hard.
You ain't hurting me that easy.
It's so hard when people get past me and somebody like you past the surface, and feelings do get involved.
I let you in
now,
here.
I
let you
feelings
in.
you finna play. Play with your mama, because now I'm the Grinch that stole Christmas.
Cause now I'm the rich that stole
Then I'm gonna look like the bad guy, do malicious shit, bunch of flat tires, and I'm gonna be real petty.
Yeah.
Fentanyl on your car. The
Whatever-
nigga license is gonna get
whatever
tough,
I can.
everything. You know what I mean? The guy you with, all that shit.
Like you think what you just did was good, okay. Like I'm a person like playing on the phone. You see my name, you should know this person. When you won't play with this person, we'll play with the next bitch that call.
But you can't really get mad at the people playing.
No.
You gotta get mad at the people that are open the box, the game box. You know what I'm saying? Who brought the monopoly out on the table?
Be mad with
start
them.
doing fuck. Hey, I'm just saying.
Know when it's game time that you open the box.
Play with your mama.
You be
Maybe
better
she'll
off.
listen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What Gusto say on CB4? You did, bitch. Get that black dress for your mama.
Go.
Yeah. You know
and I know people right here because
if
we
you
always
can't trust me, you can't trust us.
right. Everything we say, we gotta relate back to a movie. That's because we love movies. But the reality is, there's so much real in music and movies. If you open your mind up to things, stop thinking so narrow-minded that I'm just watching this for entertainment. No, it's some real hate. It's some red flags I done seen in this motherfucker turn out to be a murderer, so I should have been paying attention
like
when that happened to me.
Smokey, you the only one out here playing.
The only
Ain't nobody playing.
These
You
niggas
think you playing? You the only one out here playing.
Grab it, man. This shit,
Yeah.
my
You
life
got
is
me in
different.
it. I know how you feel, my motherfucker. Yeah, man, we got to pay about tomorrow. What? We? What you mean, we?
You done got me in this shit.
Yeah, like, now I got to move to Rancho Cucamonga fucking with you.
Because I just don't know. I just don't know how things gonna go. My thing is, watch what you do to people. Be real with yourself. Play with your mama. Don't play with me. I'm a person that don't let people in, and when I let you in and you hurt me, believe me, the bounce back is gonna be horrible.
My father always said, and I'm pretty sure your mama always said this shit to you, or anybody that you looked up to. When people say something to you, listen. Simple as that. Somebody say something to you, listen. Because 9 times out of 10, the first shit they say is the true them.
The first thing they say is the truth, yeah. Because what if you gave a whole what if scenario about the whole thing? You just told all your whole business.
25 minutes.
And I just sat there like, oh, okay, oh. All right, so now you want to hear what I was saying? I was saying in the beginning, you're not my person.
At that point, it's like, you're not on the list tonight, you're not coming in. Remember that club song?
Yo, I was listening to DMX Crime Story last night riding home, and DMX said, it's either you or me. And more than likely, it's going to be you than me.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the chance, because it's going to be either one of us. But more than likely, at the end, it's going to be you than me. Because I done finagled and thought about the whole thing the whole time. Because I'm a person who, like they said this morning, think for the bad. I think about what the bad outcome is. I'm not the bitch walking around with Skittles and think everything is a rainbow.
That's what we come up under.
Yeah.
When it comes to me and somebody else, only thing pops in my head is KK. You're a goner.
That's it.
Because I ain't gonna disappoint her.
At the end of the day,
I'd rather her come see me in jail than motherfucking in the grave or cremated, because that's what I said. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the whole thing, you know, I'm not scared to death or none of that shit, but if it's up to me and you, that's like I used to tell motherfuckers when I worked at a certain spot, I'm not gonna say any names, I ain't giving them bitches no free publicity or nothing like that. So, motherfucker ran into something. I happened to be there. He said, man, you ain't gonna say nothing, are you? I said, nah, man, as long as they don't ask me shit. You know what I'm saying?
right?
But if they got it on camera and they see me there too,
With you.
what's more important, my mortgage or you?
Right. I'm gonna jeopardize losing my
Only thing I can give you, like the nigga Funny Marco said, he said it's not snitching. If they ask you something, be like, hey, did you see what happened?
Right.
That's all I can give you. Like, I ain't gonna say
But when
shit.
they say, we asked him because we saw you on the camera.
We saw your truck number such and such.
So that is
so,
different.
you know, are you adding to the accident or whatever, or such and such, such and such? That nigga ran right into that motherfucker.
Like,
Give it up. Like first 48.
yeah, because
Where my red lobster?
my wife looking for me to come home with my fucking job. You know, Bernie Mac said, um, these people who go to court, I mean, like they will get in trouble and say they standing in jail. I ain't gonna tell them my homie. I ain't gonna tell him my friend. He said he in court jumping up and down. Your Honor, I saw the motherfucker. That motherfucker did. I tried to call you, Your Honor, but your fucking line was busy. Like, why am I gonna risk all of me being hurt to not get you back? Bitch, I'm getting you back.
That's like
I'm getting you
I
back.
know two dudes, right? There's two stories. One, two dudes. He told his man, yo, I love you to death, but I can't do life with you. Sorry. I said, damn. First 48. I always watch it because it's funny. I think I seen every episode ever made. This one motherfucker.
People always say when you see
He
a person
said his mama shot the guy. Because the gun was under her mattress. His mother was probably 70 something years old. He said, yeah, man, she be tripping sometimes. I said, you dirty bastard.
You don't say his mother.
She shot the guy and killed him. I said, this nigga, it's a special place in hell for him.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up because this is the one where you money and you can say she shot the nigga. You crazy. You a different kind of crazy to me.
Yo, people do that. Mama so old they can't even put her hands behind her back. They gotta come up from the front.
Yeah.
They're scared they might break her arm and shit.
And them motherfuckers on front, not to get on time, but them motherfuckers be lying. Them cops be lying like shit.
Because the thing is, you gotta finagle the truth. You gotta get it.
They were looking for like a whole 2 weeks. They went past the first 48. They got a tip on some guy. They said, yeah, this is the murder weapon right here. That shit like a gold fucking murder weapon. Where is that?
So I just think that people do what they want, but real
until you get caught. That's my father's.
Netflix has, and they also did the biography with the situation. The man was literally killing people, putting medication in their IV bags to stop their heart, just killed a lot of people, hospital to hospital, like this. When they finally found them, they found out what was going on. Another nurse that was nice, that he was kind to. He was kind of her, she was kind of him. They were close. She the one who helped, like this way he was doing all along. So she the one who basically turned to them when she found out, because he killed a couple of her patients. At the end, when they asked him, she asked him, why? Why was you doing this? He said, because nobody stopped me.
Yeah.
Every time the hospital would find out to keep their license intact, they would just fire him. Yo, they fired him one time for his application. Said he was overlapped the job. He wasn't working there at this time. You lied. They was firing him for any dumbass thing to keep from saying these people died on this nurse watch because they didn't want their hospital sued.
Yeah. That's just like the show You. You know what I'm saying?
I have never watched that. My sister said
you
it was
gotta
good.
binge that from the beginning. Robin Hood type killer. You know what I'm saying?
They kill the bad guys.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cause like the kid that he was talked to that lived in his building, the stepfather or whatever, whoever he was, would come through, beat up his mother and this, that, and the third.
So he killed the
And he like, he had just like killed somebody else. And he like, oh well, 2 for 1. He got him and beat his ass to death or some shit.
And the thing is, people like that are realistic.
Just like Saw. His whole purpose of killing these people because they didn't cherish the life that they had. I was like, yo, that's some sick shit, but it's cool.
That's how it was on the movie Seven with Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman. The guy was killing people who had whatever deadly sin. So the guy that he killed for gluttony was big as shit. That's huge. And he had like tied the man's hands together, hands and feet under the table, kept a vomit bucket, and just kept feeding him and feeding him and feeding him until he like burst or some shit. Like his stomach bag burst, whatever it was. They talk about the contents. But the thing is, like, how long do you think you're gonna really get away with doing the fuck shit you do? And it ain't never
Saw
coming
nigga ain't caught yet. I mean, he just died. Like.
Oh, but no, somebody said it's a new Saw.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This motherfucker got 9 lives out here.
Well, you know, the thing is, so all of that just goes back to say, so was that your end game? Is your end game is to just teach lessons until
he
you die.
didn't care because the story of it on one of them they show like he was a happy guy, family or whatever. Something happened with his wife and his son or something like that, and the people got away with it. So it turned him into what the fuck, man. You walk in a warehouse, you end up in a trap. Then the little puppet come on. You got 25 seconds to find this key that's stuck all the way up your ass. You gotta take a glove and dig all the way up in your colon to get the damn key.
And if you don't, you die.
Yeah, and what happens is you go up there and do it, and you die anyway because you cut your colon. Yo, it was just sick. Like the worst one had to be when the motherfucker was right there. He had the pigs and shit. I'm like, yo, this nigga is nasty.
I don't want to say I'm that kind of get back, but I just believe don't fuck with people unless you got a smart end game.
If you do something to me that's detrimental, I don't give a shit what happens to you. If I see you laying on the ground and they running your head over back and forth with a car, I'm gonna sit right there and eat some popcorn. That's what you get. They caught up with you. You shouldn't do shit to people.
You shouldn't do shit to
You know
people.
what I mean? I don't.
Unless you got a great
It's nothing in me to feel sorry for people. I'm sorry. I can't. Damn, man, my grandmother died. Did y'all get her a good wig? I mean, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Especially if I don't fuck with you.
Why am I caring?
You know what I'm saying? Why you even tell me when you know I don't care and I'm immature with certain shit?
Or you know you did me wrong. Like, I'm a really good person. And if you get past my surface, my exterior, extra thinking that I have, you in there.
Yeah.
And you get in there and you do some fuck shit.
I had a simple.
Have a good game. Have a good game plan, cause I'm coming back.
I had a simple bitch one time that sat in my house and said, cause I said what my first name was. Yeah, I got two last names.
Wait a minute, let me read the comments real quick. Um, Just waving, hey, baby, I'm Trudy. Pretty Thick J says sometimes you can create your own karma, getting your look back. And Jay, you actually can. That's why I said you always have to have an end game. I'm not saying like I'm not thinking the process, but am I going to get hurt for the benefit of somebody else? Fun? No, no, I refuse. I refuse to be that person.
So
you just got to know what you got to know what it is. You got to know what your karma is.
Everybody know I got two last names or whatever. Like my parents set me and my sister up for success.
Yeah, because
I
want people
Caucasian
to see
names.
Yeah, for the application. That's what I want them to say.
Laura.
Yeah.
Coleman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, bitch sat there. It was like, oh, why would your mother name you that? She was dumb.
My mother that's deceased.
I was like, it's taking all of my not to bang this bitch in her mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you need to just get the fuck out of my house.
Why did you even think that was okay to say?
No, I don't mean it. Like, how the fuck else can you mean it? Now you sitting there trying to kiss my ass because you know you done fucked up. You lucky I ain't pull a gun out, bitch.
But why not think before you even said the shit?
Because
anyway?
the person is dumb.
Yeah.
They dumb.
That's all you can say is yeah.
Motherfucker pull you out of the pool party and some dad shorts 3 hours later, you dumb.
Yeah. This is what you're here for.
Yeah.
This is what you
Try to bypass it, be like, oh yeah, I want him to suck.
Let me complete the mission.
Then
but I know my end game.
Yeah.
But Dick, and when you call me back, bitch, kill yourself. Yeah. And you crash. Now you're feeling something.
When you,
you wonder how we get right here.
It ain't gonna work for you. I don't
Or,
care how sleepy
you know, I want
to
get an iPhone just so I can do the
to go to sleep. Snooze for you. Is that the app? Snooze for you.
She never told us what it was. Hey, Judy 4 times. Judy 4 times. We just talking right now about people how they use features for their phone, how they set themselves up for.
What's the app on fucking iPhone?
She don't have iPhone either.
What is it called?
Somebody earlier in the comments said that I think it was 443 Brown Eyes. I think that's what Brandy said. It is a feature, but we didn't find out what the feature was. Who has an iPhone that can tell us the name of the feature?
Phone you can
have do not disturb, but no, this shit is apparently set up automatically to go to do not disturb at 11 and come off to do not disturb at 6:30. Okay, Be that as it may, if that is true,
I mean, my thing
why
is just like,
are you able to not call somebody?
I
Cause you
mean,
texting me.
my daughter, her phone is set up to where only me and her mother can call her at night, but she can't use the phone
Mm.
or whatever. But she's 12.
And my version had certain features that I couldn't show you. But you know, long ago, he had this little added feature. Cause my phone was all right. So who are you lying to? And they got it out. See
how when you just couldn't leave well enough alone with
But
that one
it's
conversation,
not that
you
or
just
the
dug a
focus
hole.
of the app or anything. It's to keep talking about it and trying to explain it.
And winging it off of you. But it wasn't never on you in the
And like,
beginning.
see, it's just like this. And you know, how many times the chicks get up there and they be thinking she's lying on Maury and he is the father. Like, man, huh?
You just put, but you put all the focus on you. You put it all. It wasn't even for you. I'm just saying, like, I can't believe that people have a feature like this on their phone that goes automatically to do not disturb at 11, comes off at 6:30.
Well, I've learned if a bitch give you a pass, you keep walking with that pass.
You
It's
take that
like,
pass and you get out of there.
sheesh.
Almost got hit by that one.
But I know they're gonna remember it in the future.
Judy
though.
four times says she is Android for life. Pretty Thick J said it's called the focus setting.
Uh,
So it's only iPhone, Pretty Thick J that has this. Judy four times says I have that, but it's not an app. So
360 Blessed Little Mama Nettie said you can put your phone on Do Not Disturb, but you can still use your phone.
right, so if you're texting people and then somebody say I just called you, oh my phone will do not disturb till 6:30. That means, but I saw you call. Let me call you right back. Cause
She
you
also says you can put certain numbers
on a do not disturb. I don't want to be. I don't want to finagle foolishness that bad that I'm gonna have to go through all that.
Yeah.
This is my phone. Don't call it.
Yeah.
This is my phone. Don't give me an example of because if you go through my phone, I ain't never going through your phone because you touch mine. We got an issue. Touching my phone is like going through my purse.
My thing is, if I tell you,
I don't want to
look,
finagle anybody that much.
I done moved on in my life or whatever. Now you're disrespecting me and whoever I'm laying right here with. Now you're gonna get an earful of shit. You call 2:30 in the morning. Hey, what you doing in the area? If you want to witness me in here sucking my dick, come through.
But this my thing, Tone. If I say don't like, why do I have to have a feature that automatically goes on Do Not Disturb
Yeah.
and automatically comes off at a certain time during the night? Unless somebody right here, and I don't want them to know that people call me during the night.
Like I say, my
I'm not
phone
lying
is
to
open
nobody.
all night, and my daughter will be at my house and it's still open. You know what I'm saying?
Because it is what it is.
Because it is what it is. Just don't fucking call me. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the
If
bottom
you
line.
call, I'm gonna give one of them the phone. Shorty or my daughter. My daughter, you don't want to talk to her because she's gonna tell you all kind of goofy shit, crack on you, especially if she ever saw you before.
Right.
Hey, look, Daddy moved on. Can I curse, Dad? Yeah. Look, bitch, don't call this motherfucking phone no more. My daughter's a piece of work. You know what I'm
She
saying?
is her father.
Like, but some people, you know, like I know, they don't get it.
That's because
They
they don't
think
want
it's
to.
cool to go and like all the pictures. Somebody told me nice pic. Bitch, you don't mean that. You don't mean that. On the other hand, motherfucker put heart lights on
Well,
there.
why
Shit
waste
like
the
that. You don't mean that.
Why waste the time and like people pictures who you know that you want or wanted to be with? They in a relationship now. Why like their pictures and shit? Unless you looking for them, you looking to say, look, I saw the picture and I feel some kind of way. I think like that. I think if I see your like on my picture and you know I don't fuck with you, now we got an issue. Cause I see you, you wanted me to see you. I see you, bitch. Now what?
You know me, I'm just running around gaslighting everybody. I'm the gas man. Yes, man.
I didn't even understand that.
You know what I'm saying?
How
Like,
do you gaslight
I never
people
gave you
if
a
you just
future. Ain't no future in your front.
Judy came back to say something. She said, I had, oh, wait, that's something else. She said, my daughter placed it on my phone, so she don't know what the feature is even, because she has Android. For Lily said you can put people on your favorites list, so those people can still reach you. So even if you have that automatic do not disturb, certain people still gonna get through.
Yeah.
So don't make it seem like basically if the person say that my phone just shut off,
If you don't
you're
want
lying.
the person to call you, don't
Say that.
text them first and say, hey, what's up?
You woke.
Because how you don't know, they might be in the mood to try and tell you to come through or something like that. And
Now you can't get off the line.
Yeah.
Cause you can't get out the bed.
Yeah. You still in there with whipped cream and cowboy boots, with somebody else.
Pretty Thick J said yes. It's multiple options in the focus setting. Judy four times said poking. People saying about the comp. People only like your pictures because they just trying to poke at you. Like, look at me. But the whole phone thing. So you went through all of that. 25 minutes of explanation, just basically to show your hand. Cause all I'm saying is, wow, really, people, that's a feature.
But then they want somebody to be the bad guy.
Want you to take it.
That happened to me a lot.
I'm not taking it.
Because I was an easy target because I say what I want and say.
And I easily blow up.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, yep, I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I know she going blah blah blah.
So I mean, I take that shit on the chin. If I'm the easy target and that makes your day, fine. You know, we all can get along.
Like with me, now that I have arrived to this place, I kind of like take that. Pretty Thick J said is I gotta think about the karma I'm setting myself up for the get
At that
back.
point, I don't care.
I ain't doing nothing to a cruddy point, but all see this the thing, Pretty Thick J. I'm such a good person to people. When I do the slightest shit, it kill her. I can't believe she would. Yep, she did that. Yeah.
I'm not thinking about the karma. I love to get back. I'm not you know.
I'm just here to get you back at this point.
Yeah.
But the thing is, once
that's true. Your favorites list still can.
I didn't make the favorite list, but you gonna text me at this hour tonight. And this is why I don't trust people.
I've always said, like I said, my father was a smart guy. A motherfucker explaining too much, they lying. I'm just saying. Look at court.
Now you're trying to.
I drags out like, man, the judge already know this nigga.
The judge knew you was lying when he got the paperwork on his
He looked at your shoes and saw you was lying.
Get
off my courtroom.
Yes, saying these thug niggas do all these crimes and they go to court dressed in their best Easter suit with their dress shoes. Go sit down, Kirk Franklin.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Times I went to court, I wanted to just go in and wear the jumpsuit. I'm like, I ain't making it out.
Cause you already text me at 4 o'clock if you know I'm not on the favorites list and the call can't get through. Rodney Penn said, why waste energy with the get back out of their asses? Get back. Cut their asses off and be done.
No,
and that's what you do.
You gotta get back and cut.
Cause see, Rodney Pierce, when you're the type of person that's been through a lot of trauma, and then you ease your life out, and then you be guarded and you let people win. I let you win, and you knew all the trauma. You knew how guarded I was, and I let you win. I gotta get you back.
And niggas don't understand, like, okay, if a woman have trust in you and they tell you everything they went through and stuff like that, and you turn around
and use that against
same thing, now you wondering why you in shock trauma.
And
you didn't stab the other guys, but I stabbed you, nigga.
Cause nigga, you knew all. That's the thing. Women will tell
men. I'll be at the hospital to pick you up when they.
Women will tell men everything they went through, everything that's going on, how hurt they've been, and now, no, you provoked it.
See,
the bear only gets up and go off if people poke the bear and wake them up.
When it comes to walls, y'all females need to learn how to stop using the automatic window wall and go back to the crank where you can let it down and look out.
When we get outside, I'm going to show you how in my car, I got the automatic button, but you got to hit that bitch twice for it to go all the way down. And you can go a little bit, you hit the button and bring it all the way back up.
Like the 86 drug dealer peek through the crack. You say? Nope.
And that's it's so unfortunate that women gotta be like that though. Why can't men just come
she
Don't
told
you
me
that
that
all
all
the
the time.
time?
Like, yo, I don't have a mansion, I don't have a fancy car, I'm just me, bitch.
Pretty much, let's get back to Jordan. Pretty much just said, just cut them off. Like they said, B, what you just said scares people away. A man will be afraid to make a mistake with
You. The thing is, you just leave with honest intention.
Why come in with a mistake?
No.
That's giving them a fucking pampering right there, man.
Listen to how
I totally agree with that. Disagree with that one.
look how Rodney Pierce just made me sound like a psycho. If I tell you my shit up front, I'm scaring them away. Well, stay away. Obviously, you a fuck nigga with lies. It don't make sense. If you be honest and upfront with a person, that makes people think you crazy.
Do you know I used to meet females and they would say, we know every relationship has problems or whatever. We ain't gonna agree on everything. All right, look, let me call you back. Why are you even bringing that in the atmosphere? That's negative.
I just be honest.
Yeah.
Say what it is.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe, people who are not used to honesty probably do think I'm crazy.
Cause I had a chick.
Fucking Nod, thank you for jumping in.
I had a chick.
I'm gonna tell you about Nod, what we just talked about. Pretty Thick Jay said it's the intentional get back that can create the karma. No, I completely understood what you said the first time. She said just cut them off and let them see you grow up. The
Well,
thing
that's
is,
about the difference in people, man. If you already been through a bunch of shit and you've already cut people off with just cutting them off, and they don't learn from that, so why not get you some sweet motherfucking revenge in
well,
the
you can
process?
say,
I got this motherfucker. And I stand on that. Call me petty, immature, juvenile, I don't care. Motherfucking Toys R Us kid.
don't
refuse to grow the fuck up.
don't intentionally hurt people. Why can't you simply say that? Don't intentionally hurt people.
Start with that instead of worrying about the
what
good
the hurt
person
should do.
Yeah, like
You
start
hurt,
with
and I'm
that.
gonna tell you what you shouldn't do, and that's a no.
You should question the person that brought the hurt.
Question the person that brought the hurt. Trucker Nard said it's all on the person and how they feel. Pretty Thick Jay said she's shaking her head. She's just baffled by the whole thing. So, real quick, Trucker Nard. So we were talking about the iPhone has a feature. The feature is the phone goes on at a certain time of night, do not disturb, and it comes off, do not disturb at a certain time. So everybody was just saying different things about it's a true feature. They told us what it was called. Excuse me. Then somebody over on Tone Page said it's actually something you can put certain people in your favorites. He said, "Oh Lord, yeah, I told you we was gonna talk about it." Real quick, Rodney Pierce said, "I didn't say crazy, but can your mate make a mistake? People make mistakes. I'm telling you, Rodney Pierce, I have been in relationships where people make mistakes, but when you intentionally hurt, do you see the difference? A mistake and intentional.
I'ma say it
the
like
fucking
this.
words is spelled different.
I'ma
Rodney
s-
Pierce, you are the Google champion. Tell me that you know that there's two different definitions
I'ma
between
tell
hurt
Rodney
and
Pierce,
mistake and
whoever
intentional.
else is listening, okay, there's certain things that are mistakes. Okay, a motherfucker might happen to forget to come back at a certain time or something like that.
That's a mistake.
But
I was
the
having fun.
mistakes of fucking around and all
That
that,
was intentional.
like Faison Love
That was
said,
intentional. You
Def Comedy Jam,
you knew when you was on your way.
1992, you can happen to slip and fall. You can happen to wear a fucked up outfit.
You
You
can
can
happen to
happen
be
to-
out with your wig
You
cocked
can happen
on
to
the
get
HG
shot.
train.
You can happen to win the motherfucking lottery.
Right?
You cannot just happen to get fucked.
And that's where
It cannot
I
happen.
think Pretty Thick Jay and Rodney Pierce are not listening at. We're saying intentional hurt and mistake. Example, if you know that something you and this person just stopped dating a week ago, right? You come to the cookout with your new piece. You intentionally hurt that person.
Yeah.
Y'all broke up a week ago, and you show up the following week to the date with a new person. That means you intentionally knew, yeah, I'm about to crush this bitch feelings.
Yeah.
Now, if y'all broke up months ago, y'all broke up, we'll say January. but you come into the cookout in July and you brought your new person. No, it wasn't intentional. It was look, yo, I ain't really mean to hurt your feelings. That wasn't the intention here. I'm no, but I'm just saying like that is the difference between a mistake. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, but this is my person and this is who I'm with. But if you did it a week later, you did it intentionally.
If my feelings are
as Tupac say, you did some shit you shouldn't have did, so you're riding for that.
If my feelings are involved and you intentionally hurt me by fucking somebody else or something like that, now you got a serious problem. Because now I'm going to fuck your cousin outside of the boiler room where all your coworkers are going to see it. Hey, ain't that you? Oh no.
Easy.
Want some? You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I don't care. Call me immature. I don't give a shit.
I just think that
you gotta feel what I
Pretty
felt.
Big J and Rodney Pierce are not looking at it from the angle of being a mistake versus intentional.
They want to be angels today.
And I don't get it. You can say they can call it what they want. Pretty holistic.
Just walk away, sister happily married man.
pretty holistic. Just said it always starts with the intent. Be honest.
360 Bless said cheating is never a mistake.
Everything starts with intent because you intentionally went, like you knew when you was riding to that person's house that you was gonna sleep with them. Yeah. You knew when you got on the porch, I'm gonna fuck this bitch. But the whole time your wife is at work.
But flipping on this, if a person is tired of a person, right, and it was all bad.
Intentionally, you wanted the shit to blow up so they can be done.
Don't you have a right to show that person like, huh, I'm smiling, I'm good.
Yeah. I'm not, because your walls are high and guarded. Rodney Pierce, in a relationship, in my past relationship.
In a relationship, you know it. I know it like a book.
In our past relationship, I said our, like me and him together. In my past
roles, nigga.
relationships, Rodney Pierce, and Tony, you can vouch for this for me. I'm a person who takes a lot.
Yeah.
I take a lot. Yeah. Do I fly off the handle with the first mistake? No. Because I realize mistakes are just that. Even some intentional shit, I probably still let it pass.
Major red flags, and I'm looking at it, and I'm telling you, yo, you sure you want to do this?
And I'm like, yeah.
I'm gonna ride right through.
I know what I can take. But
you picking them up.
Pimp my ride.
Picking up the bums out here.
When I get to the point that it feel like ouch, yeah, fuck yeah. Rodney Pierce, you and Pretty Big J said right. Trucker Nod said true and pretty holistic. Rodney Pierce came back and said, Jedi Master, hush.
But the thing about it is, like, you do know when you in the car and you run into a fucking wall, you do know how to get out and access the car and see everything that's wrong.
Yeah.
With the fucking car before you call AAA and all that to come get back in the car.
Told from this spot.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm a person that know how to assess the situation, and sometimes in the past, have I got back in the car?
Now fix up a total car.
Now
I just took a salvage title.
Yo, when I say Tone, if you tell me about the feature, I say, wow, I never understood the feature. That's just me logically saying, for me, I don't have an iPhone, so I don't understand.
So it was just your naive point, and you wasn't feeding into it.
No, I was just really shocked.
So they helped you feed into it.
So what the person did was kind of push me into feeding into it. And they kept on going. And then they called me, psychiatrist?
You ever see that meme where Homer Simpson, he backing into the bushes? Like,
and
that's what you need to do, my man. You need to just go in the bushes.
Because it was just a simple, it's the feature. Wow, I got to bring this up on the show. I never heard of it.
I thought, I was naive too, because iPhones do some hell of a shit. Like my man said, he had the watch on, and that shit was testing his heart rate when he was fucking, and all that shit.
Yeah, I watched that damn with Android.
I said, only thing the Samsung should have said, hey, good workout. Like,
but it's another feature you can put on there to assess the heart rate.
Yeah, I know. I figured all that out, but I'm dumb to shit like that. You know
and that's how I was. I was really naive to the fact that the iPhone could do this.
I thought that it was some kind of way because iPhone got tricky shit. They all designed by the government to watch you all day. So I'm like, if this motherfucking phone, when you shut your eyes, I'm throwing that bitch out the window.
So I think it wasn't saying no. It's just like it's an automatic feature that goes to do not disturb, and one time it comes off do not disturb.
But you have to apply it.
Yeah, the young lady in the comments said it's something that you have to actually put on there.
And 360-year-old mom and daddy would have said that she got you. Even if you work, even the one that do not disturb. I guess you will send it out, you send it out, you
children, but no one getting through my head.
yeah.
So all
She
of that.
can do that with every phone, I think.
I guess so. I don't know. I don't use the do not disturb. When I don't want to talk to people anymore, I block them. I do that. I do that.
I just don't answer the phone. I ain't putting
Because I don't have to.
wasting app space. There could be a picture of me on there.
but it's crazy. She said yes. So that's what the feature is. So you can do all these things. And I was just surprised by the feature. But when you start talking, and then you call me paranoid, I'm a person who works in mental health and do podcasting. I look at everything from every angle. Because if somebody asks my advice, or if I'm counseling someone who has a mental disability, I got to show them every angle of
I'm going to cut you off.
their
The first
situation.
thing that we do in that field is we grab a pen and a piece of paper and watch and assess the behavior.
I want to see if your
That's it.
foot tapping.
It starts with that.
I had 2 clients last week, minors, and they looking at me, but one is like this. But I got the other one, she tapping. She still broke the whole pin apart to take the marbles
And
out.
you gotta ask trigger questions.
Because I gotta see. Because you're not gonna tell me everything.
No.
So the thing is, when I just said it's just wow, the iPhone does that. It was just me being wow. But then the person went
you
through.
Sure, I'm cheating. You are cheating.
Yeah, because what if you go through my phone, you put a camera in my truck, you put this, that, and the third. Now, and then you found out I wasn't cheating after you do all that. Ain't you gonna feel bad? And I let him explain it. I said, well, no, I won't feel bad because for me, once I start looking through your phone, following you, putting camera places, you wasn't even my person. I'm not doing all that.
I don't do none of that. You know what?
Even with the feature, I don't give a. I'm just surprised that the iPhone fucking does it. I don't care what you were doing. Whatever you were doing was your thing.
Once you realize you're the catch, you don't even care about shit like that.
You don't even care. I'm the big deal here.
Like, I don't give a fuck what you do on your phone.
Yeah. Because if you're going to talk to me, you're going to talk to me. Yeah. You text me first. So therefore, you wanted to talk. You ain't answer. I didn't. Like my son told me with the iPhone, you hang up and call right back. It'll ring. Yeah, but I wasn't going to do all of that. It wasn't that heavy. Text me. All right, I'm going back to sleep. But you dug this hole in the conversation, and then you said, you just paranoid. I'm paranoid because I can think about the back end. I can think about the good and the bad. I'm a person who know that bad things happen. And I understand that it can happen to anyone. People who think, long as you do right to others, because I was raised like that. You be good to people, you'll get good back. Long as you be good to people, you'll always be blessed. We were raised that way. So when my mother's husband was cheating and then they went through that thing and he murdered her, we were all floored. And me and my sister were all looking like, but my mother was the greatest person, the sweetest person. How can she die at a hand like this? How did we not even see this coming? Then I realized bad can happen. You know, my niece I raised from, she was like first grade till she was 16. She got over to stand on my mother, that fucking funky ass East Baltimore. I hate it. She goes out with some homegirls. But she always know, I say, when they don't feel safe, you need to roll out. She roll out, but she get a ride with somebody that another homegirl know. Whatever happened, this nigga booking down Harford Road, runs into the flatbed of a flatbed tow truck, decapitated her. Do I know that bad shit can happen? Yeah. Am I crazy or paranoid for knowing that if you flying down the street, my nigga, you liable to get in an accident or you liable to hit the bing on the red the speed camera? That don't make me paranoid. That just make me a bitch who say, when the shit come, I know how to bounce back.
I think
I'm just prepared.
that would make a person sharp.
That's not paranoid.
Sharp.
You're sharper at that point.
I
You
always
are
think
prepared
about
for
the
whatever.
bad first.
And that's me.
This could happen. I know if I go
Because
on
I grew
Market
up thinking
Street
about the good.
to get Chinese food at 3 in the morning, a couple things could happen.
You might be robbed. I'm going to say
get
that one off the rip.
Some niggas can shoot at each other and I get shot.
Yeah.
Anything. So I can do without Chinese food on Monument Street at 3 a.m. Because I already know.
So do it make you
These
paranoid?
are the
No.
potential dangers.
It just makes you smarter and sharper for not putting yourself in a fucked up
Because
situation.
I've been before in situations, late night, dip in here, get some Chinese food, motherfucker walking there with a gun, rob everybody.
So I know that it can happen. I'm not telling you some shit I'm just thinking. I'm telling you I know the
I
bad
done walked in the store at 2 a.m. in the morning and shit and robbed everybody. So I know it happened. So
you know.
that was my karma.
So you
Skin
know.
Tight or whatever her name is.
Oh, Pretty Thick J.
Yeah, Thick J.
She says, yes, she have applied it, so she's used it before too. Blue P Kid _3, welcome. Lily said the feature is good for work meetings. Okay, so she can get only emergency calls during the meeting. It makes sense. Even at night, Lily, I think that if you get, like your children are not in the, you get a lot of calls, but you don't want nobody else to disturb you, but your children can get in a crazy emergency. I think it's a great feature.
But,
Wait.
we're having a business meeting. I'm just saying, I'm not on.
So we want to stick to those hours. Rodney Pierce said, "Listen, if I had to do that, I'm going to tell you, take your paranoid take your paranoia and your rain clouds and rain on someone else's life. If I have to watch you, I don't want you. Period." Rodney Pierce, that's my thing. You know your person.
That's true.
He came back to say, how were you eating someone cats and dogs? Oh, he said you eating somebody cats and dogs by going to the Chinese joint. You stupid. Lily said right there. Exactly. It works. I think the feature is good for how it works, and I just wanted to see what the people had to say about it.
Yeah.
The conversation dug deep when you tried to flip it and make me sound like a paranoid person. You did this. You did this.
I'm just saying, people try to deflect everything and be smiling, waving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said.
Pretty Big J came back and said it works for all the notifications from Facebook to IG.
They had Kevin Hart crazy one time.
They did?
Yeah.
I ain't see
that. They were touching him, but he started kissing all ass.
But remember, Martin said he wanted them to call him crazy. He did this shit on purpose. He didn't want nobody to know he was high.
Yeah. Martin. He was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody who speak realistic is crazy. So I guess I need to say hats off to him for calling
James
me paranoid.
Brown. Look what they did to him. You know, he was king of soul, R&B, all genres, rock and roll, all three at one time. At one point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this black man with his hair.
Funk music.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? They had to make, he's just a drug addict nigga. That's what they do to us. You know what I'm saying? If we too great, they'll help us get there. But then, let's bring this nigga back down.
Yeah, let me knock you down a peg or two. And that's what people do in relationships, to narrow that down to what we're talking about.
Now she's crazy. Why? Because she fucked up. She started talking about Angelina Jolie and Jennifer Aniston and all of them.
You ain't gonna talk about these white girls.
No, you can't be talking about the Caucasian bitches. The bullshit bitches.
I just think it's crazy to call somebody paranoid for thinking realistic.
Yeah, I was, like I said,
unless you got some shit you hide and you was trying to, I would say you're sharper for that. Because you thinking wide stream. An example I gave was if you tell your daughter catches the bus to work. You're not telling her to make her paranoid. Look, baby, be careful on the bus stop because somebody can rob you, carry your purse like this, cross your chest.
The pervert, like my Uncle Donnell used to tell us to scare us to get us to go to sleep. Said, Odie the pervert when we walking on the balcony, and if you don't go to sleep, he come in.
But see, the thing is, that was something he did to scare y'all. But I'm saying realistically, I'm not gonna let my daughter go out there on the bus stop and not tell her what could happen.
And because at that point she's really food.
She's
Female.
food
She's
if
a
you
food.
don't. It's not making. Well, he's saying, well, that's making her paranoid because now she won't think that every time somebody can rob her on the bus stop. No, that's gonna keep her little ass on point. That every time somebody can rob you on the bus stop.
Somebody can rob you all the time. They don't pick days. I robbed you too.
And the reason
I'm
I
not
said,
gonna get you today. You fine. I'll get you next time.
well, but you dare to come out here with that person again, the same person gonna rob you again.
Yeah. I'm just saying, motherfucker.
And I picked 4 in the morning because it's the middle of the night. Most people not traveling. And you telling me you making your daughter paranoid by telling her what's out there?
Stick up nigga ain't gonna pull up like, somebody else already robbed you this week? Alright, fuck it. Alright, you good. I get you next time.
Oh no, you the one. Oh no, your father teach you about Skittles. So I ain't gonna rob you.
Yeah.
No, but you are the one because you're so oblivious and think if you stand here chewing your gum and looking happy, nobody's gonna rob you. You will be the one.
Nigga pull up like Cuddy on the bus stop. Need a ride, little girl. Sure, I gotta get her and get to work. He's thinking like, this bitch a cop.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, nobody is this naive.
yo, that's like us growing up. We learned stranger danger.
Yeah.
Because you knew strangers is dangerous no matter if they say, help me find my dog, they give you candy, they say, I know your parents, I know your name, your mother named this, your father named that, you still don't go because they are strangers. It didn't make us paranoid, it kept us from getting kidnapped.
But see, we always roll in the pack, me and the niggas around there. Motherfucker been stupid to try to snatch one of us, we gonna hit you with rocks.
But the thing is, it didn't make nobody paranoid. It just made you sharper for what can come your way. We were raised that as long as you do good to people, people will do good to you. That's how my mother raised us. So from all my life, from 70 something to 2004, I was this naive, giving people chance after chance, and I let somebody come in and murder my mother, my everything. You think that shit ain't make me sharper? Nigga, you crazy.
But my father
You
always
crazy.
told me,
Any fucking body
don't
can
be
get in.
nice to everybody because a motherfucker get over when you quit.
My mother always
That
told
was
us.
man to man.
Yeah, and that was
And
different.
never let nothing
But
slide.
for us, it was if you don't work, you don't eat.
Yeah.
You be good to people, people will be good to you. And when the shit happened to
That's
her,
not the case.
when my mother was murdered, yo, it floored us. Because we had never had nothing tragic happen to us in our whole life up until that point. Nothing tragic had ever happened to us. And as soon as my mother was murdered in '04, then my nephew was locked up at 14 for a life sentence. Like, yo, literally shit happened from there up until about 2020. Drastic. Sister died. Another one died from a diabetic coma. I got diabetes. People always say, watch how much insulin you take, blah, 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 because you can go into a coma, but you don't think it's real. But it happened to LaWanda, so I know that it's real. It don't make me paranoid. It just make me, hold on, let me check this needle, see how much insulin in this motherfucker. It just keeps me sharper. So for you to call me paranoid, you're not my person. You can't sit in my space. You can't.
I mean,
cause I liable to be with you. You let a motherfucker come out
there.
and
I
rob
think somebody used the wrong term.
And
they hung themselves, but I mean.
So we gonna ride with that.
Yeah,
you used the wrong word.
You used the wrong word.
You used the wrong word. All right, wait a minute.
It may be a good comeback. Take this bitch to the movies and keep it going.
She like going to the movies. I love going to the movies.
Take that ass to the movie. Just don't say nothing.
Don't say it like that. Pretty Thick J said V, the guy was reflecting. Then she came back and said deflecting. And that's what it sounded like, Jay, like he was probably deflecting from the situation. But the sad thing is, I never I never said, this is what you're doing. I just said, wow, that's a feature I never heard.
That's why I never know why niggas
you put your whole foot in your mouth.
With a woman, you're not going to win.
Especially
I tried it.
Like
I ended up saying shit, but bitch, I'm on the microwave.
Well, bitch, take the microwave. You in the microwave, get the fuck out.
I just say the fucking microwave.
Real quick, go back. Lily said, the thing is, once you go through some things, you learn to know what to look for because your spidey senses start tingling. It's not paranoia. You have to keep your head on a swivel. Lily, that's what it is. Those things came for you to learn.
You know what I learned, V? Poles don't move. And what I mean by poles don't move, when I used to work at a certain place.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers was famous for going in somewhere. You're supposed to read the area.
Right.
And they back right the fuck out and hit a pole.
I went through that. Well, I didn't happen to me. But when I was driving for MTA, they saying, look, the curb don't move.
Yeah.
Parked cars don't move. If you hit something, we telling you it was your fault. If you don't use all your mirrors, you don't use everything you got to keep you to be able to see.
A motherfucker said the pole wasn't there when I went in. So
We built this
BG&E,
pole.
while you was in there picking up a can, BG&E came, oh, we gonna get him. Built a big motherfucking pole, put electric wires on it. All this just to prank you.
Just because it's you. Rodney Pierce
You
said,
fired.
Rodney Pierce said there's a difference in being aware and being made afraid of what if. Malika, hey.
I agree with that, Rodney Pierce. Being aware is totally different.
From being, what he said, like being
like you bringing something from your past. No, I get what Rodney Pierce is saying.
Yeah.
You're not bringing it from your past. You're just aware that this can happen because it has happened. You're not dwelling on it.
Right.
Like, yo, you still got room to wiggle. It's not a definite, oh, you said this, fuck you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the type of thing where, hey, look, I kind of saw this before, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
But if you pull one more red bandana out your pocket.
And that's me, and I'm famous for saying, I've seen this, but I'm a person who do that. They're going off of the comment that I said now, but this is something that's a behavior in a person.
It's been a while. So that's why I keep it. What I'm saying is everything that happens for a reason and shows for a value and throwing it aside it just doesn't mean that it just happened and it can happen again. Trust me.
She don't know the mom, James.
Come on. I let you slide there. I let you slide there. Because I already know the mom ain't going to get him. Because I feel I can fix that. I can get you up. We gonna talk. That's it. It's not for that. I don't know it. You're long and tight. It's anything good. But you said we already dressing motherfuckers up right now. Is it chicken for your cake? Black ass. It's a body, bro. Got it in her head. Got it on her head. But she had to do fly. You put it right on this phone, bitch. And that's the end of the day. That's why I say you bitches stop. And this is my last advice to the phony bitches. Stop going to these fake asses. Because niggas really don't give a fuck about that. Because they're going to go fuck flag at you. Because the drug don't put her in. So stop more than wasting that $10,000 or $8,000 on and you're going to the fake ass. Because it don't matter. It don't matter. But niggas going to the broke building. Steady ass all you want. And they don't give a fuck.
And the Bronco could be shaped fucked up, face not as cute.
That's that nigga's best friend.
But she got the throat of the year.
You said nigga with
And
the
she
throat
still
goat.
won't come
Remember
up
earlier
with
I said you see me with a funky bitch like throat goat. You cheesing like. God damn, they like, man, that bitch look like a rat. Nigga, you don't know. I'm cheese. Like, what the fuck?
I'm the cheese.
Yeah.
People need to just cut that shit.
Like my man, him and his wife had some shirts made and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like Peter Pumpkin Eater. And on her shirt it said, I'm the pumpkin.
There you go. Peter gonna eat this good
So
pumpkin.
bitch, you know, don't fuck with this man, cause he ain't eating this shit from the back.
I just want people to understand that don't do when even like not Big Rodney. Rodney Pierce said, I'm so guarded and I got walls up and blah blah blah. If you get past them walls, watch what you do. Yeah. If you get, that's all I'm saying. And I want Rodney Pierce and Pretty Thick J to get that.
They throw Mexicans back over the border every day.
Get the fuck out of here. Go in. Kick you back in the butt.
You don't even want to work. You, come on. They let him pass and shit.
But he ain't coming.
back there looking all goofy and suit all that. Oh, you up to selling drugs? Get your ass out of here, bitch.
Like you gotta know that things gonna happen and what you do to people gonna come back. And it just is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. This has been a long day. It didn't even seem like that long. Please look at the time and tell me what time.
Oh, they know when we get in here by ourselves. Oh man, it's on 1 o'clock.
Yo, this motherfucker cutting up. They already know that. Don't leave us alone because if we're left alone, we're gonna really cut up, which is a good thing. It should be.
Yeah.
It's good when you got your vibe and you can talk, and the people kept watching.
We will be here for the bro show tomorrow night. I think it may be.
Let's do 6:30.
I maybe do a. It might be a part 2 of
The child
everything
support.
we were talking about. Sprinkling in with some more stuff, depending on what they come up with. I'm tired of being a fucking anchor all the time. So one of them fuckers gonna do it.
Pretty Thick J said, got it.
Yeah, 6:30 is fine. We'll do that. B will not be in there with us.
No,
So
she
you ain't got
will
work
not.
on here her goddamn mouth. Oh,
Listen,
to everybody too, let me promote my shit again. 619 South Marlin Avenue. Now I will start being back in the shop during the week. So I'll be available. Just hit me up, your appointments or whatever, and that's it.
and get these cuts. Lily said, y'all have a great day. Lily, you have a great day as well. You know why? Because this has been Straight Talk with the girl, Miss B.
Big tone in the house if you can't talk straight.
Don't
Motherfucking
motherfucking talk.
talk. Yeah.
Yo, ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, yo, Tim, man. She been gone for a minute and she back with the jump off. Sliding in like a ray with the pump shot. Miss B, get it any way you want. We all got a little freak in us. Don't fucking front. She talking all the time.
Come on, you stop it.
You know I love that 1 point sack. Go on, go on. We gotta start saying, go to bed.
Like Tracy Ullman and shit.
Go